In a recent turn of events, Tesla shareholders have approved a staggering $56 billion pay package for CEO Elon Musk, despite a court ruling that deemed it unfair. Following this announcement, Tesla's stock saw an uplift, rising nearly 3%. In the world of tech, Adobe's shares have made a notable jump, surging 17% after hours. This follows their second quarter earnings, which exceeded expectations with an earnings per share of $4.48 and revenue reaching $5.31 billion. Bolstered by this strong performance, Adobe has raised its full-year guidance, particularly highlighting the success in its digital media segment. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Over at Stellantis, there's an ambitious roadmap for Jeep, aiming to boost its sales by 50%, reaching 1.5 million units globally by the year 2027. The expansion plan includes introducing new models like the Wagoneer SEV and an innovative off-road vehicle. In a significant development for the aerospace sector, the Pentagon has awarded $5.6 billion in contracts as part of the National Security Space Launch Program. The beneficiaries of these contracts include major players like Blue Origin, SpaceX, and United Launch Alliance, which is a collaboration between Boeing and Lockheed Martin. Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine. In a late-stage study involving over 11,000 participants, Moderna's next-generation COVID-19 vaccine proved not inferior to its current vaccine. The new vaccine also offers a longer shelf life and is easier to distribute. New Boeing incident. The FAA is investigating an incident involving a Boeing 737 MAX 8 jet that experienced a rare Dutch roll during a Southwest Airlines flight. Spanish data centers. Microsoft plans to invest $7.16 billion to build new data centers in Aragon, Spain, over the next 10 years. This follows Microsoft's recent $2.1 billion commitment to build centers in Madrid. Ford is ending its EV dealership program, which required investments up to $1.2 million due to slower than expected demand. The company will now allow all its dealers to sell EVs with reduced investment requirements. Under CEO Fran Horowitz, Abercrombie & Fitch has made a remarkable turnaround from a struggling mall brand to a Wall Street favorite by revamping its product line, modernizing stores, and rebranding as an inclusive retailer. The company has seen significant sales growth and profits. 8 former SpaceX employees have filed a lawsuit against Musk and the company, alleging illegal firings following their criticism of gender discrimination and harassment practices. Let's take a look at today's key economic events. At 8:30 a.m., we have the export and import prices month over month and year over year. Then, at 10 a.m., the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Prelim will be released. Please note, all times are Eastern Time. Moving on to recent earnings, Adobe has released its quarterly earnings. The company reported a revenue of $5.31 billion, up 10.24% year over year, beating expectations by $19 million. Their earnings per share stood at $4.48, up 14.58% year over year, also beating by 9 cents. Signet Jewelers also released its quarterly earnings, with revenue of $1.51 billion, down 9.41% year over year, but still beating by $1 million. Their earnings per share were $1.11, down 37.64% year over year, yet beating by 26 cents. Looking ahead at upcoming earnings, Lennar will report on Monday, with analysts estimating $8.52 billion in revenue, up 5.90% year over year, and $3.24 in earnings per share, up 10.20% year over year. Worry Bank is set to report Tuesday before market open, with analysts estimating $2.13 in earnings per share, up 45.89% year over year. KB Home will report Tuesday after market close, with estimates of $1.65 billion in revenue, down 6.53% year over year, and $1.80 in earnings per share, down 7.22% year over year. Torem plc will also report Tuesday before market open, with analysts estimating $314.23 million in revenue, down 19.47% year over year, and $1.94 in earnings per share, up 7.78% year-over-year. Accenture will report on Thursday, with analysts estimating $16.57 billion in revenue, a slight increase of 0.03% year-over-year, and $3.15 in earnings per share, down 1.25% year-over-year. The Kroger company will also report on Thursday, with analysts estimating $45.01 billion in revenue, down 0.34% year-over-year, and $1.34 in earnings per share, down 11.26% year-over-year. Darden Restaurants is set to report on Thursday as well, with analysts estimating $2.98 billion in revenue, up 7.62% year-over-year, and $2.62 in earnings per share, up 1.55% year-over-year. Jabil will report on Thursday, with analysts estimating $6.53 billion in revenue, down 22.95% year-over-year, and $1.85 in earnings per share, down 7.04% year-over-year. Don't forget to check the earnings calendar for more details. In IPO news for this week, confirmed today is Tempus AI, Inc., an AI healthcare company. They boast $562.02 million in trailing 12 months revenue, with a remarkable 65.85% revenue growth year-over-year.